May profits be upon you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is RT Money representing Lions Den FX. And we're going to take a look at Aussie yen going into next week. Listen, Aussie yen is one of my favorite pairs to trade on this week. Why? Look at the top. Who's ranked number one? This is the ranking here. And this is the last, this is number one here. This was bringing up the rear. All right, minus 5.48. Last week it was the weakest one. This week it is even weaker. It went even weaker. Okay, Aussie on the other hand, 5.92. Now look, a lot of people are going to say this is an overextended market, way stretched out and overextended and everything, but there's a lot of bullish momentum still in this market. Look at what it was last week, 3.62. People were saying it was, overextended then. All right, we're going to 5.92 now. How much further can it go? Hey, it's still bullish until it's not. You understand what I mean? Anyway, we put the strongest against the weakest, and I'm looking for an opportunity to get in on the while it's still rising, while it's still bullish. Look, what are we looking at here? All right, we see, I ran into a little, okay. All right, we see how price has ended up down here, and we have this V-shaped recovery here. That's a very, that's a pattern that is not just bullish. It's very bullish. All right, and you can picture price just making its way on up past the highs. Right now, what do we got here? We got high, higher, low, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. Excuse me. Let's do that right. Higher, high. We got a little pullback here. Higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. All right. So far, we're doing all right. What do we got here? Break of structure, right? Boom. That was the wrong one. Okay. We got a break of structure here, right? We got it took liquidity when it got back up here. The thing is, what happens after a break of structure? What do you expect? A pullback, right? A return to the originating impulse. And what are we looking for? This is the originating impulse, right? This is the originating order block. Price came right back to it. Boom. All right. And here we go. Boom. We make a high. We pull back and then take out that high. What is that called? Inducement. All right. This is inducement. It gets people to take shorts too early. And then it comes and takes them out. The deal is, what I want you to catch here is the fact that price returned to impulse here, pushed up, failed to break that high, came back down, right? And then took out the high to liquidate those people who took shorts and take out their stop losses. And then we came up, another break of structure. Keeping up, good. Okay, so we are bullish after a break of structure, but where is our return to impulse now? We took the liquidity here. We took liquidity here, right? We broke structure. A lot of momentum here. Look at all this momentum. This is over weeks. Each candle is a week, man. So, we got a lot of bullish momentum here. No reason to take shorts yet. Okay, let's go to the daily. All right. 1, 2, 3. You see how the week ended for bullish candles in a row? 3 of them very, very, very bullish in their impulsiveness. Just a lot of momentum. But should we be expecting a pullback after a break of structure? Well, this is a higher time frame break of structure, right? We're on the daily. This is even higher time frame break of structure. All right, and we should be expecting some kind of pullback, but that's a tall ask looking for this, right? So if price decides to pull back, I will be looking for unmitigated order blocks or unmitigated demand zones. All right, this one comes to mind. You see this inefficient price movement up here? All right, there's no sells here, no pullbacks, no nothing, just straight up. That's an inefficient move. That price will come back and it's imbalanced, and price will come back and balance it out with sells. You understand? If we look here, it's where the selling started. All right, now I'm going to refine it down to here. All right, and look at this on a lower time frame. It's going to be a while before price comes back down here. Let me tell you that. It's not just going to drop down and, you know, and then, you know, make a nice pretty reversal here and then jump up. It's not going to do that. So what we have to do is just be patient and wait. You know, we lay it down here. We could refine this order block to here. All right. The deal is just knowing that, excuse me, knowing that there is, wow, what is going on here? Just knowing that there is an imbalance here that needs to be filled is the key here. I'm gonna be looking here. All right, this is on the daily. All right, now in this leg of structure, there's going to be some areas that we can possibly see price pull back to. All right, again, this is very bullish, a lot of momentum. I'm looking for buys. I don't see a reason to go for sales yet until maybe it gets up here. Why am I looking up here, by the way? All right, I'm looking up here. Wow. All right, I'm looking up here because this is where we have supply. All right, and we have an unmitigated price hasn't come up here yet. All right, we have an unmitigated supply area, supply zone. All right, why wouldn't price stop here? You know, there's a supply here, right? We can see it. We can see it easy here. We can make a supply zone there. We can mark it out. That's no good. That's no good. Why? Because you see this wick here? Price is already mitigated this. So this isn't viable for me. All right. This doesn't work for me. All right. I don't think we may have a reaction here, but we're not going to have a rejection, in my opinion. And we have relative equal highs to come and get up here. All right. This is the liquidity I look for as price enters a new zone of supply. Okay. I want to see it take. I want to see a sweep liquidity. I want to see it fill a fair value gap, or, you know, rebalance an imbalance. You understand? That's what I'm looking for. All right. So we can check those boxes. We have supply. We have liquidity to come and get, and price is very bullish on the way up here. I'm not looking at this as a zone of supply that could possibly reject price. All right. Now let's go back to the daily, and we're going to go down to the 4-hour right now. Okay. And what do I see? This is where we can see the price action up close and personal. All right. These areas, when you have a bunch of the same color candles, but one or two of them in that impulse is a different color, usually that's where price hesitates or potentially turns around, right? In this case, I'm not looking at this one. Why? Because it's been mitigated, all right? If this is a zone of demand, it's been mitigated already by this candle here, all right? I'm not looking at it, okay? So what am I looking at? Guess which one? This one right here. So I'm going to mark this out like so. I'm going to put the whole thing in. All right. Price could very well just come here. Okay. I'm going to note again, there is a little imbalance here to look at, to come and get. all right, on the way to this zone. So if I put my zone up here, as soon as price comes down here, I'm going to be ready with an alert and be notified as soon as it hits. Okay. But I think it's going to go up here first, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So if price decides to pull back, I'll be waiting here. Hello, I just picked an arrow. I'll be waiting here. Come on, man. I'll be waiting here to go higher, right? Now, I'll put a little arrow over here to remind me. All right, but if price comes up into this support, into supply, I'm going to be looking for a shift in the market structure. I want to look, let me look here. All right, what I'm going to look for is what you see right here, like a head and shoulders, right? But I look for the same pattern each time. Why is it doing this to me today? I'm looking for the same pattern. A high, a higher high, a break of that swing low, a pullback for the RTI, return the impulse, and then down. If price decides it wants to turn bearish, if it wants to turn bearish, this is a confirmation. This is a confirmation pattern that lets me know price with this impulse down, breaking this structural low, it lets me know that price wants to go down. All right, wants to take a trip downtown. All right, but we could very well get this a pullback and then higher. All right, because Aussie is what? Very strong, very strong. Yen is very weak. This could turn around now. This could very well turn around. All right, doesn't mean it's going to go to the moon. I doubt if it goes all the way up here, but it would make sense, kinda, to me, if in such an extended market, that price would find resistance up here and then respond and respect this supply after taking this the liquidity here of these highs. All right, leaving the protected high. That scenario would kind of make sense to me, but you want to keep your mind open. All right, so you understand what I'm looking for. You understand what I'm looking for? All right, and we're just going to look to see what price gives us. If it continues up, we'll look for the reverse, a potential reversal here, because this is a very extended market. All right, if it comes down, we'll look at this this landing spot here, and maybe we can catch the continuation of the bullish momentum. All right, I will see you in the next video. Hey, one of the videos up on your screen right now is another one that I'm trying to get you to look at for next week. All right, this, again, I'm going to put a star on this one. This one I'm going to definitely watch, because I think it's going to go. And if it goes up here, if it continues up and we get that reversal, this is going to be a very lovely, a very, very lovely short. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Check out one of these videos up on your screen right now.